Protesters turned out for a fifth day of demonstrations over the crisis in Cuba. Central Floridians and people around the country first called for action on Sunday after anti-government protests in Cuba. Since then, they have struggled to connect with family and friends. But the U.S. government is considering possible action. News 6's Lauren Cervantes is following that story for us tonight.
Ralliers are back out here tonight outside of the Sedanos off of Curry Ford Road and Semorin. Now, much of the conversation today in the political realm has centered around the idea of the U.S. assisting Cuba in providing access to the internet. This evening, President Biden weighed in.
Cuba is unfortunately, a failed state and repressing their citizens.
President Joe Biden saying there are a number of things the U.S. would consider doing, such as remittances, but adding that he wants to be sure the Cuban government wouldn't take advantage. He also touched on the subject of internet access, something local politicians have been calling for help with.
One of the things that you did not ask, but we're considering, is they have cut off access to the internet. We're considering whether we have the technological ability to reinstate that access.
Internet access is something Governor Ron DeSantis has urged the president to assist with, writing a letter to President Biden Wednesday.
One of the things that could be utilized is the embassy, the U.S. embassy that's in Havana. And we should be willing to put whatever we need there to be able to get signals in other parts of Cuba to the Cuban people. I think that would mean that would make a big difference. But it isn't as easy of just moving a satellite and all of a sudden goes straight to the device.
The governor spoke at a news conference in Miami where this video captured a large crowd of people rallying in the street for Cuba.
I mean, our view is time is of the essence here. Every day that the regime has to black out the truth is a day that they can get the upper hand on this.
In Orlando, outside of the Sedanos off of Curry Ford Road, one woman says it's been days since she's spoken with family.
My father, he was 2 days no call me because they don't have any access. I don't know what's going on with my father for 2 days.
Others calling the access to internet a time-sensitive issue.
That would be very, very important. And people say, well, internet is not a weapon to fight against the communists, but it's the access for us and the entire world to see what's going on in Cuba.
Another rally for Cuba is expected to happen tomorrow at noon outside of City Hall. For now in Orange County, I'm Lauren Cervantes, getting results, News 6.